5 things you didn't know about Christmas. The New Testament is completely silent on when Jesus was born. Christmas only began to be celebrated around the 4th century, after Constantine had converted to Christianity and began spreading Christianity across the Roman Empire. At that time, Sol Invictus, the Roman god called the unconquerable sun, was the main god of the Roman Empire, and his main celebration was on December 25th, the day of the winter solstice, when winter finally gave way to the unconquerable sun. When pagans began worshiping Jesus, their tradition just became absorbed into Christianity. You can still see traces of sun worship in the fact that Christianity moved the day of worship from the Sabbath to Sunday, the day of sun worship. You can also see it when you look at pictures of Jesus that are depicted with a sun halo behind his head. This represents Sol Invictus. Number 2, evergreen trees. These trees featured prominently in winter solstice celebrations, and they represented rebirth and the ability of the unconquerable sun to overcome winter. In pagan cultures, it was very common to set up evergreen trees and to decorate them with bits of metal. This tradition actually even predated the worship of Sol Invictus. It was such a long-standing pagan tradition that the prophet Jeremiah speaks out against this in Jeremiah chapter 10. He warns us in God's name not to go out and to look up to the celestial bodies and evaluate them, and then to go out to the woods, cut down a tree, prop it up, and decorate it with gold and silver. This is a completely pagan custom that the God of Israel abhors. Another Roman pagan holiday that deeply impacted Christmas is Saturnalia. This holiday took place right before the worship of Sol Invictus. Saturnalia was known by the Roman population to be the best of times. It was a time of feasting, of caroling, of gift-giving, of candle lighting, of fruitcake. Even the lesser-known Christian tradition of king cake or 12th cake comes directly from Saturnalia. In this tradition, a cake was baked with a fava bean inside. The person who found the fava bean inside of a slice of cake would become king for the day and would lead the wild festivities. Kissing under the mistletoe. That traces straight back to Saturnalia. Saturnalia was a time in which the public was given free rein to engage in whatever licentious behavior they desired. Mistletoe was believed to be a plant of fertility and was hung up, and fertility rites were practiced underneath it. Kissing is just the toned-down version of this Roman pagan tradition. Wreaths. You guessed it, once again, winter solstice festivals. The round shape represents the celestial bodies, as well as rebirth. Christmas, and Christianity in general, is just repackaged paganism. And yes, it can feel good. It can be full of warm and fuzzies. But heroin also feels good. Cigarettes also feel good. Ultimately, they kill you. If you want to serve the God of Israel, the creator of the world, it's time to reject all of this idolatry and get back to the God of Israel.